Hey guys, today we are taking a look at early extension in the backswing. So then guys, we get a lot of people thinking that early extension in your golf swing is only attributed to your downswing. I see so many guys that actually start to get into early extension or lack loading the pelvis correctly in this direction in the backswing. So what we're talking about is that as you get towards that top of the backswing, rather than loading the pelvis properly so the glute is kind of got all of the weight or pressure going through it into that right heel, I see a lot of people lose that touch line early on in the backswing, so they start to move it forwards this way, which gets them into a position which is completely unrecoverable. Because what's happening then is, obviously, you're starting to build up a lot more pace in that downswing. As you start that downswing and you start moving towards the target, there's no way that you're going to be able to push that pelvis backwards at that same time. So that's then going to already get it moving in that direction, where you'll be from about halfway back here, you start to see that it starts to move up, it causes the spine to lift a little bit, so you kind of come out of posture, pelvis is tucking under a touch in this direction. You start that downswing and now the arms are going to be really trapped, and you're going to be in a position where you have to do something with those hands at the bottom to try and save the shot. So the early extension is actually starting to happen from about halfway back in that backswing. And there's a couple of things. A, is that a physical thing? You know, are you not strong enough in the glutes to be able to load them? So in fact, you're then loading the lower back, because if I go here, my lower back gets quite tight, whereas my glutes have got nothing in them. So that could mean that you don't know how to initiate that movement in the glutes. Maybe they're a little bit weak, or hamstrings are a little bit tight. Could be any one of those areas. Or secondly, is it just something that you've always done? Okay, I see less people that really struggle physically, and it's just something that they've always done and they're not aware of. Okay, so you need to really be aware, very conscious that you're able to try and load this pelvis backwards. So if you start off at address and you've got too much weight in those heels, how do you load the pelvis? Well, I don't see that you truly can, because your weight's already in the heels, so you go back to get into a balanced position, because if I keep turning and loading from there, I'm now in a position where I'm going to fall over. So what I then have to do is just slightly move that pelvis only a few degrees forwards. What that does is straightens the spine, gets everything out of position, but now I'm really in nice balance here. Okay, so if I start off back, I get to the point where I have no return there, I can't go back. Now I'm in a position where I've recovered it, but the pelvis has gone forwards. But as that's now already moving forward, bearing in mind momentum's now going to start me towards the target, it isn't going to get any better, it's just going to keep going that way. Now, what you could do is make sure that you have got a nice even address position. Feel that the toes slightly come up inside of the right shoe. I don't mean that they're up in the air so all the weight's in the heel. Just get them off the floor, okay? Then focus on them staying off the floor, weight across the middle of the foot, and as you get to the top of the backswing, load and sit down. See if you can push that pelvis backwards. Great way might even be doing it against your golf bag at the range, or against a chair at home, or waiting for the kettle to boil, go against the edge of the kitchen work surface. So you kind of got the surface there, and you're going to push against it this way and get a feeling that bum pushing rather than turning and moving away. Could be a great way for you to be able to incorporate the right movement in your golf swing by doing a little bit of those dry drills at home. Thanks for watching the video, guys. Really hope you found that useful. Have a look at those drills. I'm sure you'll find they help your game. If you've got any videos you'd like to see us do, please put some suggestions in the comments below. We do make videos on what you guys would like to see. Thanks for watching. If you want to contact me, have a look at all of the contact details below, and speak with you again soon.